So, unahin muna natin yung emotional roller coaster ng pagiging unemployed. Marami sa atin ang nakakaramdam ng frustration, self-doubt, or even guilt kapag hindi tayo nagtatrabaho or naghahanap pa ng trabaho. Diba? So madali kasing makaramdam ng isolation kapag unemployed. But reaching out to others can make a big difference. Maraming online communities like Facebook groups or LinkedIn where you can meet people who are in the same situation or even find opportunities for jobs, 'di ba? Hi everyone, welcome to the Life Moments. My name is Gerard Kaling and I'm here for the extraordinary moments that shape our lives. On this journey of inspiration and self-discovery as we explore the depth and beauty of the human experience. This is your invitation to embrace the moments that will make who you are. So, welcome back to our new episode and thank you very much for tuning in to our podcast. If kung nakikinig ka talaga ng The Life Moments since day one, welcome back to our show. And kung bago ka lang at kung ikaw man ay na-curious kung ano yung show na to at bago ka pa lang dito sa podcast natin, so welcome to the show and I'm hoping na ma-enjoy mo itong show natin and para mas magkaroon ka ng knowledge about mindsets, about motivational stuffs and everything. And ngayon, pinag-usapan natin ngayon all about the current trends na kung ano yung nangyayari ngayon sa kasalukuyan, di ba? And then, the self-help related din, no? So, para mas ma-enjoy mo tong show and feel at home din dito sa The Life Moments, guys, no? So, let's dive deep into it to our episode ngayon sa podcast natin. On this episode, we're going to talk about something related and this is all about finding purpose in unemployment. So if you're listening and feeling lost or frustrated dahil wala kang trabaho, so let me tell you na of course hindi ka nag-iisa, bro, di ba? Maraming kabataan at hindi lang dito sa Pilipinas, kundi sa buong mundo ang duman sa ganitong phase. At ako mismo kasama ninyo sa journey na to, di ba? So despite the challenges, naniniwala ko na this period of uncertainty can actually be an opportunity for growth, reflection, and even transformation, di ba? So unahin muna natin yung emotional roller coaster ng pagiging unemployed. Marami sa atin ang nakakaramdam ng frustration, self-doubt, or even guilt kapag hindi tayo nagtatrabaho or naghahanap pa ng trabaho, di ba? So halimbawa, yung mga kaibigan mo na nagiging successful sa careers nila. Tapos ikaw, feeling mo napag-iwanan ka na, di ba? So sa personal experience ko ngayon, actually na-experience ko na ngayon na wala pa akong trabaho and I'm still unemployed, no? May mga araw na parang pakiramdam ko na hindi ako productive enough, 'di ba? And until now naman parang yun din ang isa sa nararamdaman ko in the past days, no? Lalo na nung mga days na hindi ako nakapasa sa board exam, ito yung agad yung naramdaman ko personally. At or nauhuli yung sarili ko to my peers. Pero, ang importante dito is, okay lang yan guys. Hindi ka nag-iisa sa nararamdaman mo ngayon. So, marami sa atin ang dumadaan sa ganyang pakiramdam and especially rin sa society na may pressure to always be productive. So, but we need to remind ourselves na ang value natin ay hindi nakabase sa trabaho natin. Diba? So, unemployment is just a temporary phase and it doesn't define your worth. Diba? So, isama na din natin ang realidad ng job market ngayon. Lalo na para sa mga kabataan. Diba? Marami ang may degree or vocational training pero nahihirapan pa rin makahanap ng trabaho dahil sa kakulangan ng job opportunities, 'di ba? So focus tayo sa paghahanda ngayon, whether it's through building your resume, learning a new skills, or networking, di ba? So ngayon is how do we reframe unemployment, di ba? Instead of viewing it as a setback, let's start seeing it as an opportunity for growth. And this is the perfect time to pause and reflect on what you really want. Baka dati yung trabaho mo wasn't aligned with your passion, or baka you felt unfulfilled, di ba? Siguro baka dati yung trabaho mo it wasn't aligned with your passion, di ba? Or baka you felt unfulfilled, di ba? Ngayon, you have a chance to ask yourself na ano ba talaga ang gusto kong gawin, di ba? So ngayon unemployed tayo and wala tayong masyadong ginagawa ngayon dahil naghahanap pa lang tayo ng trabaho, nagji-job hunt pa lang tayo ngayon sa stage na to, 'di ba? So, ano yung mga balak nating gawin? Ano yung gusto nating gawin? 'Di ba? 'Yan yung nagiging question sa sarili natin, 'di ba? So, this is also a great time para matuto ng new skills, magbasa or explore hobbies na matagal mo nang gustong subukan. So ako, personally, I've been using this time to focus on digital content creation na ginagawa ko ngayon at na pinapakinggan at pinapanood nyo ngayon. Diba? So matagal ko nang gustong ituloy ito, no? Sa kahit mga nakaraang araw pa o buwan dahil sobra tayong naging busy ng mga nakaraan. Pero ngayon ko lang nagkaroon ng chance to dive deep. It's been really fulfilling sa akin dito sa bagay na to. So another important thing to focus on during unemployment is building connections. So madali kasing makaramdam ng isolation kapag unemployed. But reaching out to others can make a big difference. Maraming online communities like Facebook groups or LinkedIn where you can meet people who are in the same situation or even find opportunities for jobs, 'di ba? So marami tayong makakakilala ng mga tao through online kagaya ngayon. Pero nasa pag-iingat pa rin dahil alam natin yung situation ngayon, alam natin yung panahon ngayon, 'di ba? Maraming scammers out there on the social media, pero ingat-ingat pa rin tayo sa mga taong nakakilala natin, sa mga bago pa lang natin kakilala, anything. If kung gusto natin makamit ng other peoples around, outside, social media, anything. And ayun, basta nasa pag-iingat pa rin, okay? Para makahanap ng trabaho, ganyan. Makahanap ng opportunities online. Marami talagang opportunities dyan eh. You can find a perfect opportunity for you, a job opportunity. Just make sure na reviewin mo muna kung ano yung binabasa mo. Kung legit pa talaga to, you can ask them if you want. Kung kinakailangan talaga, mag-ask ka sa kanila, is this legit? And kilatisin mo muna yung kung ano yung nakita mo sa internet. Okay? So volunteering naman is also a great way to stay active, meet new people, and learn new skills yan. And it's important din, no? Para mas maging active tayo. So since wala tayong trabaho, wala pa tayong anything na pinagkakabisihan, so try something new and meet new people. Kagaya ng pag-volunteer, di ba? Kagaya na sinabi ko last episodes natin na ito yung isa sa magandang way para maging active tayo and para mas mag-improve din tayo, 'di ba? Even though you're not getting paid, it shows future employers that you're proactive and engaged, 'di ba? So speaking of learning new skills, ngayon kasi ang perfect time to develop those. Whether it's learning a new language, taking up graphic design, or starting blog, written blogs, ganyan, or mag-vlog ka, katulad nito or anything, ganyan. Ang daming online platforms out there like YouTube, Coursera, Udemy, and that offer free and affordable courses na pwede ka mag-aral for free, di ba? So this is a great way to invest in yourself and build your confidence. Like I said earlier, I've been focusing on content creation, just like what I'm doing right now, di ba? So it feels rewarding to see myself improving. So na monitor ko rin yung sarili ko while I'm doing this content creation, na kung mapapanood nyo guys sa mga matagal ko ng listeners out there, if kung mapapanood mo ulit yung mga old episodes ko while I'm talking to you, is I'm not good at speaking that time. Pero ngayon wino-workout ko pa rin ng public speaking ko through this podcast para ito rin ang ginawa kong training for many times para mas mag-improve and mas ma-build ko yung confidence ko. Although nauutal pa ako kahit pa paano is na execute ko pa rin and na-workout ko pa din kung maiwasan ko rin yung pag-mental block, maiwasan ko rin yung pag-utal-utal, no? So sa nagiging technique ko rin is hindi porket nagsasalita kang mag-isa is para kang kinakausap mo hangin, anything. So, based on my research kasi, share ko lang ng konti na ang pagsa-self-talk, it's a normal thing. 'Di ba? Hindi siya kabaliwan, hindi siya anything, something crazy, doings, anything. It's a normal. Kasi it is a part of process. If you are not good enough for public speaking, if ina-train mo sarili mo or wina-workout mo sarili mo na magsalita, kapag dumating sa point na nagpa-public speaking ka lively o nag-talk ka sa seminar, mas magagamit mo yung win-workout mo, mas ma-execute mo, and hindi ka nakakabahan in anything, di ba? So, ayun, yung short story ko rin kung bakit ko to ginagawa. So, hindi ko lang to ginagawa, kundi sineshare ko lang sa inyo lahat. Kaya ako to ginagawa ng podcast na to. Isa to sa naging dahilan ko kung bakit nagpapatuloy pa rin ako sa paggawa ng content like this, pag-produce ng episodes, pag-produce ng reels, ganyan. Inunti-unti ko yung pag-upload, ganyan, hanggat kaya ko, hanggat nakakapag-isip tayo ng topic like current trends ngayon, para mas marami tayong mas maraming ideas, mas marami tayong pagpipilian na mas lalo ako makaka-connect sa inyong lahat. I'm happy to doing this, and I'm happy na nakabalik ako dito na mag-share ulit sa inyo kung ano yung mga natutunan ko, na-experience ko, anything, and na-experience ng karamihan in general, lalo na sa mga kabataan na katulad ko. Okay? So, of course, while you're growing and developing new skills, diba? So, it's important to take care of your mental health. So, being unemployed can be emotionally draining, and sometimes it's easy to fall into a trap of thinking that you are not good enough, diba? Kaya, mahalaga na magkaroon ka ng routine kahit na wala kang trabaho, diba? Establishing a simple routine like waking up at the same time each day, dedicating time for learning, exercise, and self-care can make a big difference, diba? So this helps you stay productive and prevents feelings of stagnation, right? Also, we have another important aspect is yung power of volunteering, kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, diba? Just like what I've said to our previous episode. For example, may mga kakilala ako na naging part ng community projects, diba? During their unemployment, nag-volunteer sila sa local NGOs or nagbigay ng free tutoring session sa mga bata not only are you helping others, but you're also gaining valuable experience. So, which future employers will definitely appreciate, no? And in some cases, volunteering opens doors to paid opportunities. Kumbaga, sa pag-volunteer natin, like nasabi ko sa example natin, like nag-volunteer ka sa NGOs, tumutulong ka, anything, kahit hindi ka humihingi ng bayad, anything, or humihingi ng kapalit. So, you just dedicated ka sa kung ano yung magiging silbi mo sa community or sa komunidad na kinabibilangan mo, 'di ba? So sa pamamagitan niyan, makaka-encounter ka din ng mga perfect opportunities para sa iyo dahil nakikita ng mga future employers ng potential sa iyo as an unemployed volunteer sa community nyo. Maring bigyan ka pa ng work and doon magsimula ang bagong buhay mo, 'di ba? Ganyan. Paid opportunities opens the doors for you, 'di ba? So of course, while you're growing, it's important to take care of our mental health, 'di ba? So being unemployed can be tough on your well-being. So make sure you're also taking care of yourself. Establish a routine, even something as simple as waking up at the same time every day or dedicating an hour to learning something new can make a big difference. And don't forget to rest. No, magpahinga tayo at hindi natin kailangan na mag-hustle mode tayo palagi, 'di ba? So sometimes the best way to take care of ourselves is to give yourself permission to relax and recharge, 'di ba? So kahit na todo bigay tayo ng effort sa pag-volunteer natin sa community, tutulong natin sa mga kailangan, anything. So bigyan mo din ng oras ng sarili mo ng pahinga, no? So lahat naman tayo deserve na magpahinga, kagaya ng sabi ko sa last or previous episode natin. Lahat tayo deserving na magpahinga at lalong-lalo na maganda yung nagiging hangarin natin sa ibang tao, 'di ba? So just give yourself permission to relax and recharge para kapag full charge ka na ulit, go ka na ulit, 'di ba? So isa pang mahalagang aspect during unemployment is building your support system. Yan. Whether it's through friends, family, or online communities, it's important to stay connected. Maraming online groups ngayon that focus on job hunting, freelancing, and skill sharing, where you can meet people who are on the same journey. For example, sa mga Facebook groups for young professionals, you'll find people sharing job opportunities, giving advice, or simply encouraging each other to stay positive. So nakakatuwa kasi na maraming success stories ang nanggagaling sa mga online connections. Just like for example, dati sumasali ako sa mga community groups like Facebook groups. So nung pandemic kasi, although bawal lumabas, anything, quarantine days, ganyan, meron akong sinalihan which is yung Podcast PH, no? And sobrang ang babait and very welcoming sila, lalo na sa mga nagiging bagong members and sa mga podcast na lumalabas sa social media during pandemic days. 'Di ba? So, pandemic din ako nag-start dito sa podcasting. And until now, ginagawa ko pa rin siya. So, on that time na sumali ako, sobrang saya ko dahil nakakakilala din ako ng mga new peoples out there, all over in the Philippines. Member nito, hindi lang mga taga Luzon, meron din taga Visayas, may taga Mindanao, in a different regions. May nakakakilala ako dito and nagiging close ng iilan sa kanila. So ayun. Pero ngayon, iilan na lang kami na active ngayon sa podcasting, and kilala ko yung iba, no, na still doing, and yung iba nagsisibali ka na sa podcast, no. So every time na nakikita ko yung post nila is nagko-comment ako, binabati ko sila na glad to be back, no, para mas i-welcome ko yung co-podcasters ko din dito sa ating bansa na nagbabalik ulit sa content creation, para or gusto ko iparamdam sa kanila yung pag-welcome ko sa kanila, dahil hindi lang sa kapwa ko podcasters, kundi nakikita ko rin yung similarities namin sa goal namin and sa visions namin. So yun yung nagiging namin, parang mutual connection kumbaga, diba? So nakakatuwa lang kasi na marami akong nakakilala, marami akong nakakausap, anything, para kahit papaano is magkaroon man lang ng libang yung sarili ko, magkaroon man lang ng strong connections galing sa malalayo, diba? So ayun, networking kumbaga. So speaking of networking doesn't always mean that you need to attend formal events, ganyan, umattend ka sa training, anything. Kasi kapag sinabing networking kasi, kadalasan yung parang iimbita ka na umattend ng training, umattend ng business, all about business, 'di ba, sa mga companies na kuwari, iimbitahan ka na kumain sa labas, may kaibigan ka na lilibre ka, na kakain kayo sa labas. Pero kapag andun na kayo sa kainan or sa fast food or restaurant na kung saan kayo kumakain, anything, pag naglabas ng tablet or laptop yan, alam mo na, yun yung sign na aalokin ka na niyan ng networking, aalokin ka na para magnegosyo yan, at ibebenta mo yung mga products ng company, ganyan. So kapag tinanggap mo naman yung offer, so yung kaibigan mo naman, siya yung upline mo. So ikaw naman yung magiging downline niya, no? So every hired ng upline, every hire sila ng magiging future downline nila or potential downline nila is nagkakaroon sila ng commission diyan na ilang percent, 'di ba? Kasi nasubukan ko rin yan before na mag-networking, sa totoo lang. Before pandemic year, siguro mga 2018, mga senior high pa lang ako, sumali na ako sa ganyan before. Hindi nyo lang naitatanong, 'di ba? So yung kalakaran dyan sa networking na yan, dyan ko na-experience yung iba't ibang sistema, no? Nakita ko lahat yan, no? Sa kada training seminars na ina-attendan ko diyan. Ayan. So ayun lang, example ng literal na pag sinabing networking, ganyan yung unang naisip ng mga tao, ganyan. So it doesn't always mean that you need to attend formal events. So sometimes it's just about reaching out to people in your field or even reconnecting with old colleagues, di ba? So building connections can lead to opportunities that you didn't expect, whether it's a freelance work, job referrals, or collaboration on projects. So networking is everywhere. You can do a networking on your own, like sa kakilala mo na meron siyang, let's say for example, potential partners, ganyan, kung either business or services, ganyan, na maaari mong lapitan kapag need mo ng finances or collaborations, ganyan, meron kang malalapitan, and hindi ka mahihirapan mag-adjust or maghanap pa, no? So you better to be lucky na makakapag-build ka ng network, especially kapag meron kang kakilala sa institutions, anything. So ganon din ang networking, no? Hindi lang siya all about business na katulad ng in-example ko kanina, di ba? Ayun, para of for collaboration purposes para sa projects, ganyan, kung may job referrals, ganyan. Diba? So, to wrap up this episode, here are the key takeaways para sa episode natin. So, first one is, you are not defined by your job status. So, employment is temporary. And it's just part of the journey. Diba? So, ang pagiging unemployed natin is it's part of our what we call the preparation stage din. So, hindi ibig sabihin na unemployed tayo or wala tayong trabaho is parang wala na tayo anything to be specific, parang wala na tayong parang hanggang dito na lang yung buhay natin, anything hanggang dyan na lang tayo, as wala na tayong asenso, ganyan. So, hindi ibig sabihin na unemployment sa atin is ganun. Parang something negative. Pero ang ibig sabihin kasi ng pagiging unemployed is all about preparation para makahanap ng tamang job opportunity para sa atin. And habang nag-job hunting pa lang tayo dito sa stage na to is gamitin natin yung time or vacant time para gawin yung mga bagay na gusto natin, yung kahit na yung pinakamatagal mo nang gustong gawin, kahit nung college ka pa, nung high school ka pa na plano yon. Pero ngayon unemployment na tayo at graduate na tayo, fresh grad ka and wala kang trabaho, is gamitin mo tong time na to para gawin mo din yung mga bagay na gusto mong gawin. Pwede mo nang simulan, di ba? Hanggat wala ka pang trabaho or wala ka pang kinikita, anything. Pero kung meron kang skill na gusto mong i-apply, you can use this to start your own career. Diba? Marami tayong magagawa kapag unemployment tayo para mas lalo tayo mag-improve sa life natin. Diba? So, ayun. Unemployment is temporary. And it's just a part of our journey talaga. And lahat tayo dumadaan ngayon dito. And nandito rin ako sa stage na to ngayon. So second one is use this time for growth. Yan. Yan, kagaya na sinabi ko na gamitin natin tong pagkakataon na to para mag-grow sa life, gumawa ng mga bagay na gusto natin, yung mga hobbies mo. Kung yung mga hobbies mo na hindi mo nabigyan ng oras dati, mabibigyan mo na ng oras. Diba? Reflect on what you want and pursue new skills or passion projects. Itong podcast na to, isa to sa project ko talaga, yung my personal project ko talaga to, na until now ginagawa ko to and I'm enjoying of what I'm doing here, di ba? So, third one is build connections. Kagaya na, ayun, although nasabi ko na lahat, no? Building connections, about networking, ganyan. Reach out to others for support and opportunities. 'Di ba? So halos nabanggit na natin all about sa networking, ganyan. Support at give support and to gain opportunities na rin, and maging din tayo, maging available tayo sa iba para tayo naman mismo ang magbigay ng opportunity sa iba. Once na tayo ay stable, once na tayo ay pa-develop na rin sa life natin, give others naman para sila naman yung mabigyan natin ng opportunity kagaya ng pag-gain natin sa opportunity na sa iba. And the last one, but not the least, take care of your mental health, at isa yan sa pinaka-importante ang mental health natin while we are doing our own stuff and anything. So establish a routine and practice self-care. Lahat ng ginagawa natin sa pang-araw-araw, importante ang mental health, importante ang kalusugan natin, kailangan laging nasa pag-iingat. Na lagi kong paalala para sa lahat. So remember, unemployment doesn't have to be the end of your story. It's just one chapter. So keep moving forward, keep learning, and always remember na brighter days are ahead. Diba? So thanks for listening, and if you found this episode helpful, don't forget to like, share this to your companions. Alright, so that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in to our episode. And if you like this content, don't forget to follow us on Spotify and other podcast platforms. And rates us a 5-star ratings if you like the show as well. And if you want to join to our official community group called the Light Moments Storytelling Community, so just click the description below or above and join now. And if you like this episode, please share this to your family, friends, and those people who wants to hear this kind of content, and to share this to your Instagram stories. And don't forget to tag me at Gerald Kaling 1028 and at the Light Moments Pod on my Instagram. Please like, share, and subscribe now to the following social media by clicking my link tree in the description below. So once you click the link below, and you can easily find me to all my social media sites that will appear once you click our link. So makikita nyo ang aking Facebook page, The Light Moments with Gerald Kaling, my Instagram at Gerald Kaling 1028, and at The Light Moments Pod, my X at Gerald Kaling, and my TikTok at Alpha Gerald 1028. So nagpo-post ulit ako ng mga shorts and reels sa iba pa nating platforms. Also follow me on Threads. Yan, para magkaroon din tayo ng connection sa iba't ibang platforms na meron tayo. And also, ang isa sa hindi pwedeng makalimutan, ang ating YouTube channel. Please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell para maging updated tayo sa lahat ng mga podcast episodes na i-upload natin dito sa ating YouTube channel. No? So may mga options tayo kung saan komportable tayo, kung manonood tayo or makikinig lang tayo. It's either sa Spotify or YouTube. So thank you very much for listening or watching to this episode on The Light Moments. So this is Gerald Kaling. Say goodbye, as I always says. Just keep spreading positivity, stay motivated, and live good. Thank you for joining us. And remember, every moment counts, and it's those moments that we find our truest selves. Stay tuned for meaningful conversations that will leave a lasting impact. And until next time, embrace your life moments and keep shining. Yes, yo. Gamsamnida. Take care and stay safe. God bless us all. Mag-ingat ang lahat. Peace. Dayon, and talk to you guys next episode. Bye-bye. Shung!